Hey guys, welcome to Just Piddlin Barbecue. This is going to be the first video on my channel. Thank you for stopping in and watching. I thought I would start off my channel with doing some basic sauces, doing some rubs, doing some different kinds of barbecue sauces, marinades. That way when I get into cooking meats on the grill and I want to use those to put on the meat as seasonings or use them as toppings after the meats get done, I can just put a link to those and you'll already have those as well. Today I'm going to just do a pineapple and jalapeno salsa. This sauce is good by just using it as a dip with tortilla chips. That's usually what we do. But it's also great on grilled salmon or smoked salmon. You could top it on some grilled chicken breasts, fish tacos, grilled pork chops, anything like that. So you can use it on a lot of different things. So if you try this recipe, let me know on the bottom of the screen down there in your comments what you thought about it and what you used it on, and let me know how you used it. So with that being said, thanks for watching and let's get started. All right, before we get started, I'm going to tell you what we've got here for ingredients. We got some honey, jalapeno, we got some limes, we got some red onion, we got some different colored bell peppers. These are the baby bells, and basically these are just going to be used for color. They add a little bit of flavor, but it's mostly for color. We've got our pineapple, and we've got our cilantro. We're going to cut this pineapple up first, and if you have never used a fresh pineapple before, I guess you could use the canned pineapple, but it's better to go fresh. Don't be intimidated by this pineapple. It's really simple to use, really. You want to start by cutting this top off, and then just set it up on the end, and then you just want to go down the edges, leaving as much flesh as you can. Just like so, all the way down. Trying to follow the contour of the pineapple on the bottom, and then when you get to the bottom, just square it off. All right, now you got your pineapple cut up into steaks. You just want to cut these into thin strips. Basically what you're going to wind up doing is getting it a dice. Nice bite-sized pieces, 1/4 inch pieces. Just like that. Going into the bowl. Again, give yourself nice strips. Cut off that little piece. And then dice it up. And I'll be right back as soon as I get all this other stuff diced up. All right, now you can see I got my pineapple diced up. Looks good in the bowl. Now I'm going to go in with some honey. Now this is Burleson's pure honey. Get yourself some good honey, and then just go in with it. Kind of doing this by eye to taste. You don't want it to overpower the pineapple, but you want it to add a little sweetness to it. And now we've got a red onion here I'm going to chop up. I'm going to dice up. I always have a plate or a bowl nearby so I can get rid of all my trash instead of having to run back and forth to the trash all the time. Throw that in my trash plate. We're just going to cut this up into strips. And then give it a good dice. And we're going in the bowl with that. So in all, this is going to be about a half of a medium to large red onion. There we go. Everybody's in. Now we're going in with the jalapenos. Now you can use as many jalapenos as you like. I may go with 3 or 4 here. Okay, now, if I was doing like a stuffed pepper, a jalapeno popper or something like that, I'd cut the top off. Then I'd cut it in half, like so. And then I would get all the veins and all that stuff out. But because I just need a dice, I'm not worried about all that. I'm just going to cut it right down the sides. Just like so. And then there's your vein right there. And some of that juice just hit me in the eyeball and set my eyeball on fire. There you go. Now my knife skills are chef-like, so don't try this at home. So now that you got your lime ready to go, cut it in half, get all the juice out that you can. This adds some freshness to the salsa. I like lime anyway, so make sure you get all of it in there. All right, now we're also going to get a little cilantro in here. This is also to your taste. Just kind of roll it up a little bit so you can run your knife through it. And then go the opposite way. Get a nice little chop on it. Scoop it up and throw it in. Now I've also got a couple of baby bells, and really this is basically just to add a little bit of color to it. I'm going to cut this into some strips. And then just chop them up. All right, now that you've got everything in, we're going to give it a good toss. Get this out of the way. Give it a good toss. Make sure everything's incorporated good. Kind of go from the bottom, toss it over the top. And the smells fresh. Everything in here is fresh. And if you get chips, I like it with the hint of lime Tostitos, but we got some regular restaurant style Tostitos going here we're going to use with it. And the last thing that we're going to go in with is a half a teaspoon of cayenne. That's going to give it a little bite. That's going to be the taste also. It's optional, but I found that sometimes we get jalapenos that add a little spice to it, and sometimes we didn't. But I like the little spice, so you just got to make sure you get it mixed in really good. So now you've got a good salsa for a college football Saturday, or a good topping for a grilled piece of fish or chicken breast. Alright guys, that's it for my first video. Hope you like the salsa. If you give it a try, let me know what you think about it down below. If you like the video, then give me a thumbs up. If you like the channel or you think you're going to like the channel, so please subscribe to it. I'm going to try to do videos at least once a week, so stay tuned for that. And until the next video, I'll be piddling.